All right, guys. So we're doing the Swiss watch company Hyper-G. This is their pilot watch. As I said, I have 3 versions in today. Only one of them is working. All right. So they sent me the first one. I opened the package, started winding it, shaking it, whatnot. Didn't work. They said, okay, we'll send you another one. They sent me another maroon watch. Here it is. Opened it up, shook it up, wound it up. Does not work. Stephen Romer, the owner, asked me to give him a call. I did. We spoke on the phone. He said in the 40 years he has never seen this happen. He has no idea what has happened. I have to send these watches back for him to inspect. Luckily, these are all prototypes, guys. So we're working out the quirks and the things that may not be so good for these watches before they actually go out to you guys when they actually do release these. So that's the good thing being said. He then sent me a third one, and they just changed the color up on me since I'm having bad luck with the maroon. I did find one major flaw that it's major, but it's minor. And I'll better explain that in the video, so stay tuned. So let's just dive right on in to the review. All right, so as you can see, I'm no stranger to the SWC brand because I actually own their Mark Diver. This one is done in green. Beautiful watch. The luminescence on this is absolutely insane. This lume, oh man, I mean, they do 22 layers of luminescence. And look, I mean, you can even see how it's piled on there on those indices. This lume is the best, one of the best lume in my collection by far. Love this piece. I actually put it on an FKM green rubber strap that looks awesome. So there's that one, and then also their bunker, another awesome watch. Doesn't even look like they have crystal on it. It's just anti-reflective coating is amazing. They used a blue Super-LumiNova on this one, and I also put this one on an aftermarket strap that I think looks cool. This one actually is done in all titanium, and that leads me to their Hyper-G, because this one is also done in titanium, but as you'll notice, they do an incredible job with the brushing and the polish, where this one is more of like that industrialized look, and it's very matte finished. Very light as well. So let's dive into this one here, and let's just take a look at that finishing first and foremost. It is flawless. I will say one thing I do know about titanium, not easy to work with. So the fact that they're able to get the brushing spot on the way they do, which I find is flawless, by the way. Really beautifully done. Look at that huge chamfered edge, polished to perfection. And then, of course, the brushing again. I do want to say before I dive into this review that this watch is on loan from SWC. I do have to give it back. These are prototypes, and I want to thank SWC for lending these into the channel. I will put the other 2 in the background right there. So this does come in a variety of colors. You definitely get a little bit of variety here. And this is a beautiful watch, guys. All the indices here are loomed. 22 layers of X1 grade Swiss Made Super-LumiNova. Same thing with the handset as well. We'll take a lume shot here and show you the beauty of the lume. SWC does an incredible job with their lume. They're very well known for the luminescent and also their anti-reflective coating, which they do here. You can see that this one does have anti-reflective coating. So you do get that sapphire crystal as well, something that you would expect from this particular type of watch in this in this price range. Now this is a grade 5 titanium with hardening to 1000 Vickers of coating. So this one is going to be extremely scratch resistant indeed. We flip the watch around and you'll see that there's something written on here. It's got a soft iron movement shell. So what does that mean? It basically is a fancy way of saying that this is built in a soft iron core, like magnetic protection, so that the movement is indeed anti-magnetic, and it's extremely anti-magnetic, impressively so. Measurements on the watch, you're looking at 40.5 case diameter, 10.5 in thickness. The lug width is 22, so it is going to be a strap monster. I'm going to get into the strap that at least they're offering now with this particular prototype, and why I'm not a fan of this one. And also, you're getting 48 millimeters lug to lug. So let's put it on the wrist and show you how it fits. So I have a 7-inch wrist, and as you can see, the watch fits my wrist with perfection. As you can see, the lug to lug does not spill over. Again, we're looking at a 48 millimeter lug to lug, so definitely the sweet spot there for sure. Very, very nice indeed. We do get a screw down crown, and I will show you the operation of this Swiss made movement. I will put the movement down below as to what it is. I know it's an SW, I believe it's a 200 if I'm not mistaken. So it is a screw down. I unscrewed it, and you pop it out 2 positions, and you manipulate the time. And as you can see, wow, spot on at 12 o'clock, guys. Really nicely done. These are all hand assembled in Switzerland by one of the roamers. He's actually a watchmaker, and he does all these by hand. Take a listen to the winding of the crown. Hopefully you can hear that over the birds. I do have the windows open today. It's a beautiful day, so I figured why not. But a really nice, tight sounding, tight feeling crown, and putting it back into play, screwing it back down is done very, very easily. As you can see, the SWC logo is there with this cog looking crown. Definitely not the typical coin edge crown that you get, but it is very grippy. No issue there whatsoever. You do get the SWC Swiss Watch Company on the crown or on the dial, as well as the logo and automatic Swiss made. I do love the fact that they put the date wheel at the 6 o'clock position. Some people may want a dial matched date wheel, but I have no problem with it being white, and it's going to be consistent amongst all of the color variations. No issues there for me. I do love that placement though. I think it just really makes the watch look nice and balanced. And look at the handset there. It's full of lume as well. Beautiful, beautiful. And that second hand is very traditional. There you go. So, in regards to the strap, first of all, this is not a quick change strap. This is a leather strap. It does have the Swiss Watch Company embroidered on the underneath, genuine leather. Okay, you get plenty of options for fitment. On my 7-inch wrist, I'm on the 3rd hole. If you have any of a bigger wrist, you have plenty of adjustments. So if you have a smaller wrist, you have a couple, and then you're going to possibly need to make more if you need to. So in regards to the strap that they were thinking about putting on, or at least adding in addition to the leather, on the black watch, by the way, you do get black leather. On the maroon watch, you'll get a brownish, almost like a maroon hue type. I don't know, I guess you would call it maybe a cognac maybe, but it's definitely a brownish with a reddish tone to it. So it matches it very well, and you get that contrast stitching as well. So they were thinking about adding what looks like a sailcloth strap, but this is all rubber. It is stitched. The issue that we're having here is rubbing. So it actually is taking off the top layer because it's literally rubbing up against the case. Now, SWC is coming up currently with ways of making this work by possibly doing a curved spring bar. That may not be enough. They may actually need to do another hole, or they just may have to eliminate that possibility altogether. My concern though would be is if you do put an aftermarket strap on there, that it still may rub. So I think they need to take care of the issue either way. So stay tuned for that, as I know SWC is going to definitely take care of that before the rollout. So let's do an accuracy test on this, put this on the time graph, and show you guys what they give you as well. They give you a regulation card, and they do it from the top. They do it at the 9 o'clock position. They turn it to the 6 o'clock position, the 3 o'clock position, and also on the bottom they test it all different ways. I'm going to show it to you on the time graph in one position, and as you can see, we're losing just about 3 seconds a day. Definitely within COSC certification, even though it's not COSC certified, but it is within that +6 to -4. These are all hand regulated, and they do that as an extra bonus for you, and they include this card in the beautiful leather case that they give you as well. Check that out. All right, so you also get a titanium buckle. I think the buckle's really well done. You get the polishing and the brushing as well. I just think this entire watch is finished absolutely to perfection. I'm really impressed with that. Let's turn that camera around and give you guys some final thoughts. All right, guys, so that is the review for the Hyper-G from the Swiss watch company. Very, very light, by the way, guys. I think it's an excellent piece, but it's a very safe piece. If you're looking for a very traditional watch, if you're looking for something that's quality, light, scratch resistant, luminescent, great movement, guys, this is like the Toyota Camry of micro brand watches right here. So you know, as much as people want to clown on the Camrys and how boring styling they are, well, I don't want to say it's boring. This is not boring, but it's not as flamboyant as maybe some of us would like it to be. And if you're looking for that safe watch, well, this is it. So, I mean, what more can I say? SWC is a great company. They offer a great warranty. I actually have the warranty card right here. They offer right here 3 years. 3 years warranty. That's a great, excellent warranty, because most companies in that micro brand space are going to offer you 1 to 2 years. So that's a huge bonus in and of itself. I know the roamers. I've talked to them on multiple occasions, and these guys, they're passionate about their watches, and they're also passionate about customer service. And unfortunately, in the micro brand space, there are quite a few micro brand owners that are not very customer service savvy, and the roamers are definitely above and beyond the pack. They actually treat their customers with respect, and I appreciate that about them. So that's my 2 cents, guys. You can keep the change, and always remember that there's always time to be kind to one another. Please take care of each other, and I'll see you guys next time on Average Joe Watch Reviews. God bless, my friends.